How to end your book, but before that it is time for our DIY takeaway. And all this week, Slán. Paul Treyvaud is with us today, and we are talking about how he got inspiration for the dish that he's going to cook to us today from social media. So Paul went on Facebook and asked people what to cook, is that right?
What to cook, yeah, and we got a load of different responses, but we got a very popular one, which was a kebab, and I decided to go a little bit of a twist with a kind of a sweet chili chicken kebab.
Great.
So what I'm going to show you more is I'm going to show you a very simple technique which is called spatchcocking a chicken. Two reasons why we do it. First of all, it makes it very easy to carve when we're going to bring it to the plate.
Okay.
And then second of all, it actually cuts down the cooking time of chicken from about an hour and 45 minutes. This will only take 45 minutes.
So what did you do there? You just cut the legs,
basically you're getting a sharp knife, and if you're afraid of this, just ask your butcher to do it, and you go right through the middle of the backbone, and that takes...
You're taking out the vertebrae.
Exactly. Now, what I want to show people as well, and this is a great thing about the whole social media, on my YouTube channel, I show people exactly how to take out...
YouTube channel you have now?
Very fancy.
Woo!
My
goodness.
So you're basically taking out the rib cage, and what I always say to people is just put your smartphone on the kitchen table and just flick through it, and you can get 5 minutes quick tutorial from Treyvaud. So you're basically just taking out the rib cage here.
So we don't need you to be here at all, we can just look at your YouTube channel.
You see more, you wouldn't get the fine smells if I was just doing it on the YouTube channel.
I'm sure your YouTube channel is so good that I could smell it through the YouTube channel.
Well, we're doing great now.
Smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision. We've got over 100 videos now on showing great techniques.
I think that'll be my weekend watching this weekend. I'm just going to sit through 100 videos for 48 hours as a treat for myself.
Now, so basically 2 minutes of work saves an hour in the oven. So,
and it's quite easy when you learn to do it yourself, just get the bones out. Really,
absolutely, taking the bone, but this makes it so much easier to carve. So in this bowl here now, about 2 tablespoons of olive oil and about 2 tablespoons of sweet chili. Now, if you're worried about
that's just like a bottle of sweet chili.
Absolutely, yeah. There's plenty of guys now that are making a great chili sauce, and lemon and chicken are just best of mates. So I'm all about making life very, very easy for people in the kitchen. So just squeeze it in like this.
Okay. Are you leaving in the rind and the whole lot?
The whole thing, yeah. That's all going to add in flavour. And you basically now, ideally, you'd marinate this for, again, 6-8 hours, but even 20 minutes.
And you know when you're marinating, Paul, do you always put cellophane over it? Does that help?
Yeah, especially with chicken.
Because it would take the other smells onto itself otherwise.
Correct, yeah. So it is as simple as that. Again, ideally, we're leaving it in over 24 hours. Okay. Straight into a roasting tray. And I said, if
and the marinade and all.
And the marinade, absolutely everything. I said, if you're worried that you're not able to do this, just ask your butcher to do it. He'll do it very, very quickly. And the only other bit of seasoning we're going to put on is just a little bit of rock salt. And I always use rock salt. And I keep saying the most important thing in cooking is seasoning. It's
funny because we had Brian McDermott, he's on the show with us a bit from Donegal, and he's like Mr. Anti-Salt. Do you disagree with him? And a lot of chefs do disagree. They believe salt is really important.
Well, the body craves salt. The body does need salt. But Brian is right. If you're eating a highly processed diet, you're getting an awful lot of salt without even realising it. But what we're trying to push is fresh food, so you're not really using any salt in it. So you need to put in a little bit of it.
Okay.
So...
And now, rock salt is better, correct?
Rock salt, always use rock salt, absolutely. So we just get rid of the raw chicken board and the knives. And again, very important, always give the hands a quick wash after.
Oh yeah, of course, because cooked and raw.
Handling raw chicken.
Now you've got a lovely array of salads that you've chopped up here. Is this let's take a look at some of these here if we can actually. This is just chopped cucumbers. Is that very finely diced and chopped there?
Grated, yeah.
Grated. Oh, it's grated,
So 1 cucumber, 1 carrot, again, grated. And look at the quantity you get when you're grating it. That's not even a quarter of an iceberg lettuce. 3 or 4 tomatoes, bean sprouts and spring onions.
Okay, and the bean sprouts are raw, they're not cooked?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, with the kebab, you're putting everything in raw.
Of course. What's this here now? Is this different cabbage?
This would be the beauty of my YouTube channel, because I'd have a little square on that, and you could click on that and you'd see exactly how I made it. So that's basically a different type of coleslaw.
And how did you make it? Because we're not on YouTube.
So it's shredded red cabbage, Dutch cabbage, a little bit of olive oil, lemon juice, and I put in a spicy sauce into that again, just to give it a little...
What type of spicy sauce?
Do you know what? It's a Frank sauce. Chicken wing sauce, you know what I mean?
Oh, I see. Yeah. So you can buy that pre-prepped.
Yeah. So now, here is the beauty of it. And that chicken, 45 minutes roasted, and we're going to see just the benefits now of taking out the entire rib cage.
Well. And is that because all the marinade? Is that why it's gone all crunchy like that?
Absolutely. And just keep this, because when this cools down tomorrow, you can mix all this in with your chicken, and you've got it all ready for a nice lunch.
There wouldn't be a lot of fat in that.
Yeah. Now, so what I did was, I just got to heat a wrap and kebabs. And again, so when the chicken comes out of the oven, you're talking 2 or 3 minutes into this.
Would you let that sit now, or it doesn't matter? It's done. It's ready.
Yeah, ideally, every time you take something out of the oven, ideally give it 10-15 minutes just to.
Okay. Yeah. And what if I always worry about or wonder about this letting something sit, because I always think it goes cold. Could you let it sit in the oven off? Is that not going to work?
No, because the reason why you're letting it sit is because, like, if that's been in the oven, so it's all kind of like, and you want it, exactly. You want it to relax and the juice to go back into it. Okay. So if I was to carve that now straight away, you'd see the juice coming straight out of it.
Okay. Well, I get you to carve it here if you don't mind, actually.
Absolutely. So
Guys, can you come in, because it's a treat now, because I know you like this type of food.
I love chicken. Chicken's I have chicken every day.
Do you?
Every day. I love it.
So now you can see just how easy it is there, because I've taken out the rib cage, because I've taken out the wishbone, because I've taken out everything.
The wishbone, you got rid of the wishbone?
The wishbone, everything, because that makes it, you can carve it straight through. You can still make a wishbone.
I won't eat this now. No, listen, Paul, you got to get this right. You cannot dig out the wishbone.
You need the wishbone, because Maura and I need to go like this.
We need to wish for things.
Yes.
Now, the beauty of it is you just turn around and you throw in whatever bits and pieces you want. Yeah. So we make a little wrap here. So
I love the Frank sauce, and we have loads of it at home.
You know, it's just.
Rita's mother used to bring it over until last year. Now you can get it in the supermarkets all over Ireland.
And what's in it? What's the base?
It's the chicken wing sauce. You know the chicken wing sauce?
Yes, the American one.
So they say it's a top secret, but I'll tell you exactly what it is now.
What is it?
It is Tabasco sauce. It is a cider vinegar.
Okay.
And a little bit of melted butter. Now, so I've got here now is I've just got garlic mayonnaise that we make, and Dahi, I didn't run out of the hoisin sauce. You only need a little bit of it.
Yeah, I like the hoisin sauce as well.
Lovely flavour.
And this is garlic mayo, is it, that you made?
Garlic mayonnaise that we make in the restaurant in Killarney and Treyvaud's, yeah. So you just put your chicken on top of that. Now there's different ways you can fold it. Just straight over.
And if you
So you can have a treat of that now.
2 o'clock in the morning,
you
get a wrap in your napkin.
One for me as well.
Absolutely. Do you want a wrap, or do you want a
wrap? I think it'd be great.
Perfect.
A wrap.
And it looks, it looks very good and juicy though, doesn't it? There, but the way you've cooked it like that with the marinade in it, it keeps it moist.
Yes, 180 degrees, preheated oven, 45 minutes.
Yes, I want to tell people at home first that all these recipes, this one and the ones we have on all week, can be found on our website, rte.ie/food. No,
Yes, and I'll tell about the wonderful competition we have, because all week we've got a fantastic prize. Shopping trip to Dublin, $2,000 in spending money, and after chilling out and splashing all that cash, you can relax in the penthouse suite at the Beacon Hotel with a 3-course dinner and a late checkout the next day if you're a little bit tired. So all you have to do, use your hands. Is it nice? Do you like it?
Mm-hmm. Okay. We're trying to say it's takeaway. It's a bit of fun. The kids are loving this, and when they see having fun with food, they're going to love eating fresh food.
Brilliant, yeah. Okay, very tasty.
Thank you very much, Paul. That was great. Really tasty. Still to come, Tom Doorley will be right here with 2 extremely lucky Today Show viewers, because we're going to be blind tasting some lovely cheddar cheese, Irish cheddar.
Yeah, lovely. And just after 5, Yvonne Hogan is on the sofa with us. We're talking about a controversial issue, disciplining your kids. We'll see you in a few minutes.